Hey everybody, Mature Simmer here. So, John Moxon, I don't know who he is, but he's got a event named after him. So, goody on him. We're here trying to play well. Pulled myself back from 5 over. I had 2 triple bogeys in round 1. So, not great. Again, you take those away and go back to pars on those holes, I'd be 4 under. But again, can't cry over spilt golf. So we're going to keep going forward. So black tees, second pin position. The, as always, high wind has appeared. We are now to the defaults. We did not have those in round 1. We'd been firm, and I think fast. But now we are very firm, and medium fast. All right, so I will get myself to 91 with this round in the clubhouse pass. That'll be good. We were at 10, 12, 13 miles an hour with the wind that was medium before, so I'm worried we're going to start getting nearer to 20 here by the time we're done. But a tailwind, not a bad thing right now. So, better tee shot than I had out of here the first round. But yeah, trying in the next next 24 hours to get myself to level 100, which is going to require a lot of work. Probably some really bad golf in the process. But in the meantime, I am hopeful that these 4 rounds will not be part of the badness. Wow. I knew the wind would get me, but just didn't quite have the where I wanted to be range. We'll call it that. Alright, kind of in the right direction. A little weak, which is good, because I knew we'd be hitting it a little far. But we'll take that. We'll take that. It's a bit of a putt. Bit downhill. So we want to be kind of careful. Not go too crazy. It's not gonna hold. Tried. Alright, we got ourselves a par though. And I did a par, but then on hole 2, I got a triple bogey. So let's not do that again. Oh, only 4.5. It's only 4.5. I get I got the crosswind, but gee willikers. Holy moly, that was craziness. 131. We're gonna lose 7. We got lousy lie. Alright, we didn't lose much power. Can we bounce up there? It's gonna roll off, darn it. Not quite. And this is the problem with this hole. It is just when they put them up on those darn pedestal hills, it just gets ugly. So let's see if we can get up there. Right, we're at the flag. That's important. Ooh, a little more bounce. All right, pretty straight on. I just need a good solid stroke. I think we got it. All right. So we've saved 3 strokes already. Yeah, at this point I was 3 over. So, gonna move over a bit. It is uphill. All right, this is good. This is good because it's gonna go in between the bunkers. Ooh, kind of caught a little bit, but not too bad. All right, I was shooting this one before. So, I see, it's too far. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? We're gonna do this. We're gonna give it a long flop ride. Make sure we're up there. Alright, we kind of are. I'll take that. I'll take that any day of the week. So, that's not bad. Ah, little too conservative. I was like, I don't know that it's really gonna break. But we got a little bit of the gift. It caught it. It let it fall. One over. Really nice. All right, we're up in the air. So I'm going to do this. We're going to gain 7, 6. Yeah, might be. Let's see. Ooh, a little weak on the power, but maybe that'll be okay. Oh, no. No, it won't. As soon as that switched, I'm like, nah, that's not what I want. All right, let's see. Doesn't seem far enough, but it might. I don't know. I don't know that you really gain 1 yard per 3. But we will find out. Oh, we're weak. All right, it worked though. Again, kind of straight on. Maybe a little bit that way. We'll keep it soft. All right. And I think it was the 9th hole that was my other triple bogey. So, just kind of keeping that in mind. Then I had a massive break because I had to do some stuff with challenges and things that were broken at work. Yeah, we got a lie, we got that, we got all kinds of stuff working against us here. All right, power's pretty good. I think we're kind of on a little further left than I thought. Thought we were kind of heading online, but not so much. All right, these are tough because they just end up going too far. All right, that worked out. But sometimes it's a little hit or miss with that stuff. Kind of like a tickle in my throat. I'm sorry for losing the voice. I don't get what's going on here. Hopefully it'll fix itself. All right. Yeah, I really only need to talk through 4 rounds because the other stuff won't be recorded. I'm just desperately trying to get up to the clubhouse pass. But yeah, I think I'll be surprised if I even get to 93 before we're done with the TGC rounds. So that is the challenge. Again, uphill. Man. I'm going to do the choked shot. All right. Another set of 4 perfects. Sounded solid. All right. High enough. We didn't roll down the hill. That we had done on the other attempt at this. So let's see if we can get it to drop. Nope. You can kind of see it roll by and just be sad. Okay. All right, now we're way down. So we're going to gain about 10 yards. That's going to put me at 197. So I'm going to pull it back to the choked approach. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. Come on. You steal my joy. You bad, bad golf. Oof. A little weak. I mean, I had 93%. A little bit of movement to the left, maybe. Alright, we should be good. Alright, I just don't like long putts for par. Oh, I'd like to be closer. I'd like to have short putts for birdie, but That takes a skill that I can't always master. Alright. Well, the rhythm is the important part of the perfect part. What? Did I hit the grass? Really thought I'd have no problem carrying that, but 12 feet up. I don't know on a pitch that we're gonna get a lot of help with the winds, so I'm gonna crank this the different club here. Ooh, a little further off to the side, but we're up here. So that worked. That worked because it kind of hit the front of the green and took a good amount of power off. Ooh, awful. Awful back end of that. The pole, like I could hear the wind just getting ripped by my club. It's like a sonic boom. As soon as I swung that, I'm like, oh my god, that's awful. Okay. So we walked away without doing any damage. But yeah, this was a bad result last time. But it was because of sloppy shots, so... I mean, much better tee shot. Like, I was way off somewhere, and then I think I buried myself in the sand. I could barely get anywhere. Ooh, a wedge. We got a bit of a wedgie here. Moving over. We gonna be too far? Yeah, a little bit. Little bit, but a good, nice high bounce. Is this one of the greens we're gonna get a... Oh, it's speeding up, so I like that roll. I don't think it's gonna end up in the hole, but... Got me close. That's always nice. Come on. Good job. So, that was a net of 4 strokes improved. Heck, I'm 7 strokes ahead of where I was the first round. So, that is wonderful. Alright. A little bit of an underswing, but we got a lot of contours that help us here. So it's uphill. Should pull back a bit, but I'm downhill on the lie, so I'm still going to do a choked approach. Ooh. Well, rhythm wasn't too bad. I'm still like 0.22 on the difference on the power. Is it going to come over? Nah, did not quite loft over there, so not great. Let's see. I'm going to go a little harder than that, but probably not much more than that. So let's see if we can do the partial flop. 88, we're a little weak. Ah, yeah, I really needed closer to the 90 that I was going for, but it is what it is. Come on back. Ah, so close, but yet so far. All right, bogey. We're now 1 over again. All right, again, we're gonna pull back. This is a tough green. It's really tiny. All right, again, rhythm was good. Hop up there, hop up there. Oh, thank goodness. All right, because yeah, this one didn't hold last time. What do we got? What do we got? Ah, we're gonna come up short. That's not what I was expecting. Again, I didn't want to go too far because the entire green is definitely sloping everywhere on the edges. So I can't go too far past it, but... Alright, well... I think we got to this one. I think this is where we got our eagle. Because I think I ended up on the green in one and ended up really, really close. So... Power-wise, we're good. It's just going to be a lot of what's the bounce look like. Nope. Not going to get that kind of a result this time. Alright. So we're good there. Kind of at the pin. Let's see. I'll take it. I'll take that as a flopperoonie. Alright, what do we got? Oh, oh, oh! The agony of defeat, as Jim McKay used to say. I miss the wide world of sports. It was always fun when I was a kid. You know, you'd watch it, you'd never know what they were going to put on each week. Get exposed to all kinds of different sports. It's pretty cool. Now there's so many darn channels, and you can sit and listen to people talk for 3 hours about one stat from one guy. Just not the same. I think sports has gotten worse that way. I think the survey courses, like Wide World of Sports, were pretty cool. Alright. Not great. Not the end of the world, but not great. Alright, let's see what we can do. Let's see. Holy goodness. Well, we bounced in the right direction. We're rolling in the right direction. Maybe. You got a shot here to pull a bird out of the bush. Let's see. A little bit more, maybe. Move on over. Come on. Yes. Alright, so I think we're back to even. Through 13. I like it. Alright, wind with us and down. 5 wood. Now, 4 iron might be too much, so let's do the choked 5. A little bit of float to the right. I think too much. Don't know that we're going to end up... Huh? Alright. I'm like, I don't know that we're going to end up on the green. Ooh, we might roll off the back. No, it stopped pretty quick. It was moving pretty fast, and then, yeah, it clearly hit an uphill there, so... We'll take it. Alright. This is a bit tricky. Oh, nope. Don't go too far. Don't go too far. Stay close. I don't want to lose you. Awesome. Alright. Put it in for the par. Walk away. Don't look back. Show no sign of weakness. Alright. So yeah, I think I had the wind behind me on these couple holes, because I was definitely getting some good distance. Alright, so I'm going to lose about 8. And again, I might not hit it clean, so I'm gonna just go with this. I lost a little, but man, that closed is ugly. Cannot believe it's gonna land on the green. That is crazy, but okay. And again, talked about taking the pin out. I saw like a real PGA golfer and saw what that does. The ball can barely fit between the pin and the edge of the cup. So needless to say, that makes it really, really hard. Oh, that I hit it too weak. I was trying to be soft, but that was too soft. Darn it. Yeah, I know. I kind of feel that. Oh, ooh. I think it's still going to go that way, though. You gonna come back? You gonna come back now? Oh, so close. Ooh. Oh well. Back to 1 over. Keep working at it. Keep working at it. What the heck? Come on, it's only my 2nd round. I should not be losing my stroke this early. Like, sometimes I get a little bit tired, and it's like, yeah. This should not be happening like that. That's not bad. Let's see. Alright, we're on, and we should stay on. We're gonna roll past the level. We got some contours between us and the hole that I'm not liking. Not liking it at all. Nope. I think it's too much. Yep. It was close, though. Should make it a pretty simple tap in. And I'd love to get down to even. 2 more holes to try to do that. Okay, this is the crazy long one. 609 yards. I'm gonna have the same problem. I ended up in the bunker. Yeah, I ended up in a bunker. Ended up in a different bunker than I thought, but no, this is exactly what I had. So I don't think... I don't know. Can I? Problem is, I don't know that I can clear the lip. So I really should probably maybe do something like this. We'll see where we end up. Ooh, a little more roll than I thought. That's alright. Okay. Definitely gonna go with this. Because, yeah, this was a hard par 5 for me. I did not really have a reasonable shot. I was off, I think. I was not even on the green for this shot. So let's see. Power's good, but oh, it's gonna just move over. Man, close, real close. Okay. Alright, a headwind. So nothing like making it really hard. Oh yeah, and then hit 11%. 260. That's embarrassing. Alright. Well, we're gonna go the full Monty here. I know that means something totally different in the movie, but I'm going with it. Alright, you're gonna roll back? It is, but it won't get on the green. Alright, oh, we're definitely... Let's see. We're up. We're up a good ways, so I just want kind of a partial. I like that. I'll take that. I think it's just going to get me a par, but I'll take it. A little weird. Weird hand motion there. I kind of got a little, I don't know if it was a cramp or what, but we're 1 under, so, for the round. So, not a bad outcome. All right, up to 91. And more fittings. Wow, is that all they give us up here at the higher levels? That's kind of weird. I got fittings for 90. I get fittings again for 91. But yeah, I think for the 3rd round, we're just gonna progress, but we're not gonna level up. But yeah, certainly one of the better showings that I've had in a while. We'll see how things work. I mean, I've always still struggle while, fine, I'm playing confidently. I know I can execute shots, so I think I have definitely kind of crossed the threshold of that. Like a couple bad holes don't like just destroy me for the whole round or whatever. Like I know, hey, stuff happens. It's golf. That's how it goes. You know, I knew that before, but like the mental game I struggled with there. I mean, I'm definitely way more confident in 2K25 than I'd say I was 3 months ago. But the part that I'm not super confident in something like this is, well, am I doing well because the course just isn't that hard, and therefore everybody's really going to do really well. You know, I'm looking at that 63 under from White Lard. You know, I don't know if that's for four, but I mean, again, they're shooting 14 under, 16 under. You know, so people are doing some insane scores. Don't know. But in any event, I mean, all I can do is play the best I can play. That's what I will be doing. And therefore, I will see you next time.